Technology is a useful servant, but a dangerous master. Welcome to Everyday Psychology. By watching our videos, you will get a better understanding of yourself, your friends and family, and ultimately, the people in this world. Enjoy. Over the last decade, social media has become a big part of everyone's life. Never before in history have we had the opportunity to share pictures, funny memes, helpful content, and the latest sports reel. The invention of social media helped change technology altogether because not only was it another place to spread information, but it was also a place to connect with hundreds of people in a matter of seconds. But over the past few years, many people have started to wonder, what are the true impact of social media has had on us? The Netflix special, The Social Dilemma, highlights many points that don't work in the favor of social media. And Tristan Harris, a former employee of Google, shared many ways these big companies get us to continually use their apps. To understand why social media is so addicting, we need to understand operant conditioning. Go check out our first video about operant conditioning if you haven't already. So when you check social media, you positively reinforce that behavior because you got a reward for checking the app. The reward could be likes or comments on your posts, a funny meme a friend sent to you, or pictures of your admirer. But that is just half of the equation social media has to make you addicted. The second part has to deal with how often you are reinforced. Early studies on operant conditioning showed that if a stimulus came after a random amount of times, it was more addicting than if the stimulus was given on a continuous basis. This is called variable reinforcement. In the case of social media, we can see variable reinforcement as sometimes you get on the app and see a bunch of content you like, but then other times you won't. Not knowing what you're going to get is a huge factor for why people continually check the app because they want to be rewarded. Another popular activity that uses this variable reinforcement is slot machines. Some casinos have even studied how often you need to reward the other person in order for them to keep playing longer. Often, these machines reward you a lot in the beginning and slowly decrease the times you win the longer you play. This is why gambling can be so dangerous and many people suffer from gambling addiction. The feeling of not knowing when you will be rewarded will even push people to certain points where they will put their own life in jeopardy. Another activity that has started to use variable reinforcement is video games. Video game companies often consult with psychologists in order to design the most effective game that rewards the player enough to keep playing longer. The reinforcement schedule does have to align with the game in order to be effective, but choosing when to reward players in a game is a very important topic in video game design. With all that being said, there are a few things that you can do today in order to break the cycle of social media or phone addiction. Number 1, limit notifications. Only have notifications for messages from other humans. Text messages, calling, FaceTime are all okay because there will be times when someone needs your attention. But getting notifications from other apps will only steal your attention more and interrupt your focus. 2, gray screen. In your settings, there is an option called gray screen, which means there are no colors on your phone. The reason for this is because our eyes are drawn to different colors, but the gray color makes it less rewarding to check other apps. Number 3, delete unnecessary apps. And finally, number 4, set time limits on apps you spend a lot of time on. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you check out our other videos about social media, the truth behind self-help books, narcissism, and group polarization. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And join us next time when we are going to talk about Yik Yak and anonymous messaging online.